Hey, what's going on? Happy Friday. Hopefully everybody is having a great and fantastic week. 2021, the Royal Enfield Himalayan. Yeah, that bike got a little bit of some controversial stuff on YouTube not too long ago. But I'll tell you what, that bike overall is probably a pretty fantastic bike for a lot of people. There's some new key features that are coming out, and I think a lot of you will like it. Coming up next.
Hey, what is happening, everybody? Happy Friday. Not a bad week. Started out with a lot of rain, but man, it sure got a whole lot better, man. It's only like in the 80s right now here in Dallas-Fort Worth, so it's really, really nice. So, man, feels fantastic. Hopefully, everybody had a good week this week. Things are getting better. Business is definitely getting good with us, especially with our company. And yeah, so hopefully it is good on your side of the world as well. If this is your first time, hey, don't forget, man, hit that freaking subscribe button. Give us some thumbs up. Be part of the 690 ADV. Remember, we're here for you, and it's not just me. It's a lot of guys that help and contribute to bring all of this stuff to you guys. I got lots of buddies that ride, and they give great information, and makes it great, so make sure you're part of it. The Royal Himalayan, the 2021 edition that's coming out, that bike took a little bit of a bad rap, not too long ago, talking about how they were breaking, in the neck and around the triple tree and all that type of stuff. Well, you know what? I mean, I just don't totally believe that was Royal Enfield's fault. Those bikes were basically a little bit abused, and they were kind of rental bikes. So, take that with a grain of salt. But for what the bike is, it really is a pretty fantastic motorcycle, and it's got such a great place. I personally believe. You can tell me down below in the comments what you think, but I really think for what that bike is, it's really fantastic. And in 2021, the Royal Enfield Himalayan has not a ton of new features, but some really good features. So if you're looking at this for potentially to get some information, on getting a new bike, if you're a new rider, or if you're just somebody looking to get a secondary bike that would be a great little commuter travel bike, man, this could very well be the bike for you, because that Royal Enfield, especially that Himalayan, it's really a pretty cool bike. The first thing that they did is they put a switchable ABS on that bike, which is really cool, because the switchable ABS is nice, because the ABS, in all honesty, is really made for the road, being out on the asphalt, kind of like what I'm doing right now. But when you're off-road, ABS can be really sketchy, because you get slippage whenever you really want that rear brake to basically lock up, and it doesn't lock up. So it can be a little pucker factor, as we like to say, and gets a little freaky. So it has switchable, so you can turn it on and off now, which is really, really nice. They put a new braking system in there, especially in the rear, so that bike can actually have a lot quicker stopping, closing distance, which is really nice, because you don't want to, any little bit you can shave off of stopping, whether it be on the road or off-road, is really, really going to be nice, and that's just a great feature to have to get that bike to come to a stop whenever you need it to. They've put a new side stand on it, and not only did they put a new side stand, they have also put hazard switch on the bike. I know there's a lot of people that don't think that's really a big deal. I had a hazard switch on my my Suzuki V-Strom 650, and I also had it on my BMW. And I'm not going to lie to you, when it's raining and it's kind of crazy and you're on the road, it's nice having that hazard, to have those blinkers going so that people can actually see you, because visibility for you and your bike and on the road, especially with cars and trucks and stuff like that, man, I don't care who you are. That's a big freaking deal to me, So I think that's pretty awesome that Royal Enfield basically saw the need for that, and they put that on there. And I can tell you right now that it does more good than it will ever do bad. They got 3 colors. They've got the lake blue, the red, the gray gravel, or whatever they call it. It kind of looks sort of military, like a camo, that gray, which is kind of cool. I kind of like it. In that one of the best features of this bike, especially if you're a new rider and you're getting into this stuff, like the KTMs and the Yamahas and the Suzukis, like the DRs, the WRs, and all that stuff, in the 690s, the 500s, the 450L from Honda, I'm just getting into just a little bit. You know, if you've been shopping around and if you're a new rider, they're tall. The bikes are tall. And they're not going to really change a whole lot. But the nice thing about the Himalayan, 31 inches, man. 31-inch seat height. That is really a perfect seat height for everybody, from people that are just kind of looking to get into this, or if you're basically a rider looking to just kind of add a secondary, maybe commuter travel bike. That's pretty fantastic. But I really think the biggest thing about the Royal Enfields and the Himalayan especially, you know, it's got a 21-inch 17 tire selection on it, a 31-inch seat height. But man, really what makes it so awesome, and I mean, if you agree with me, please put it down below, because I'd love to know, is its price point, especially here in the US. And you're gonna have to get it in, because October 1st, they're gonna start taking basically the pre-orders, and they're only gonna do so many right out of the gate. $4,999. I mean, that's for everybody, and I mean everybody. That's a price point for a brand new motorcycle that is pretty much adventure ready, and it is a dual sport adventure bike, and it will work for, I mean, anybody. And at $4,999, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, that is awesome, banging, and perfect. I mean, at that price structure, I really, honestly, I mean, I've always been kind of fascinated with them just a little bit, and I don't want to beat it into the dirt too much, but that's such a great price point, and it's a great little motorcycle. It's a 5-speed, and it's really good for just about anybody, especially people trying to get in and being new riders. So the Royal Enfield Himalayan, the 2020 edition, not a ton of new features, but really needed features, I think. And I think they did a fantastic job. What do you think? Hey, I'm Joe, 690 ADV. Thank you so much. The 690 ADV is not me, it's you and everybody. So make sure you're part of it. Hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and be part of it. And we sure do appreciate you. Have a great weekend. And if you're looking for a second bike, or you're new and wanting to get into this dual sport fun stuff, man, I'll tell you what, give that Royal Enfield Himalayan a look. I think you might be surprised, and that could be very well the bike for you. You guys have a great, fantastic weekend. Be safe out there. Find your adventure, man. 690 out.